Let's move on to, what is it, Patapan? Patapon?
Yeah.
Patapan. Pat the pan. How long have you all had this music for?
Week.
A week? Okay.
But we've been playing other stuff more. The show music.
Are you all still marching?
No, it's
No.
for the band.
There's not much movement.
Oh yeah, the indoor marching band concert.
Well,
And
we're
then
going
what's
to
your first
Florida
sheet
and we're playing for the
Actually.
Oh, which wait, are you going to Outback Bowl?
Or can you read
The what?
No.
Where's that at?
It's in Florida.
Where in Florida?
Orlando.
Orlando? Oh, that's awesome. That'll be really fun. Excellent. Okay, well let's dive into measure 39 to Patapan, and let's work. So who's on trombone 1, and then trombone 2, and then we both are on the same part. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. About this tempo. Dun 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 dun. Right? Sound about right for tempo? A little faster maybe?
It's a little fast, like what you're doing, but
Oh.
only 92.
Da, da, dee, da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da. All right, we're going to start in 39. I'll give you 2 bars and then come in. 1, 2, and breathe. Cool. Let's give that another run, and let's focus on really moving together and really articulating articulating fronts and notes. All right, and a lot more second trombone. More second trombone. More second trombone. Yeah. So more second trombone and really focus on articulating together. Start again at 39, and 1, 2, and breathe. Oh. Let's try again. I'll give you 2 bars. 1, 2, breathe. Cool. Jonathan, I think you were coming in a little bit early on those 16th.
I
Yeah.
was waiting for you guys. Yeah.
Well, don't wait. You know, it's your own part. You know, you're able to keep tempo. So just make sure that you're coming in each time you have those 16th note runs.
Okay. I think I'm thinking of that quarter note as an eighth note.
Yeah. No, you got to keep them on beat 2. So 1, be da 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 dum, ba da 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 dum. Let's just hear trombone 1. So Lila, go ahead. Just play a couple bars for me. And 1, 2, and breathe. Those are staccato markings, right? Let's play those staccato. 1, and 2, and... Oh, yeah. Make sure that you're pushing through those 16th notes, all right? And that we're moving our slide nice and quick. Let's try again. I'll just give you 1 bar. 1, and breathe. I didn't really hear a difference. I don't know what you all thought. I didn't really hear a difference between the staccatos and the accents. All right. So think for the accents, you think more of a heavier articulation, and for the staccato, think a little more separate. All right. Let's add in the second trombones. All right. And trombones give me a lot of sound on the second trombones. Let's try again, and I'll give you 1 bar. 1, and breathe. Okay, I just want to hear the second trombones. Second trombones, I'll give you a bar for nothing. And breathe. Play that first note, it's a G, 4th position, right? Next note. Make sure we line it up. Line it up, that low F, it's 5th position, right? 6th? All right, play the F again. Play the G before that. Line it up, bend the pitch a little bit. And now go down to the F. Make sure that we still have a nice open vowel shape. Remember how I was having you sing na syllables? All right. Just the second trombones again. And bar for nothing. 1. Cool. Were you trying to add something in?
Yeah, I was thinking, what's the notation?
G to F.
Okay. Why don't you play F an octave higher?
No, and then play the lower octave.
Yeah, why aren't you guys playing F, the low F in 1? Let's try that. No? It's not gonna work for you? I mean, it's an alternate position. Okay.
I don't think
So-
that they're.
So if they're not gonna be able to do that, if that's an alter slide position for that note,
Mhm.
so they can't do that. So why don't we do this, go G, F sharp, F,
Okay.
and just let them, because that F's not locking in, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Go ahead. Play just Luke and Matt. Let's go ahead. Play G, the low G, and then go down to the F sharp. Better. And now give me a lot of support on the F. Cool. Let's try it. Let's try it again. We'll go a little faster. G. Great. Once more. Better. Now play the passage. Think about what you had to do with your slide as well as your embouchure. All right. Let's try it again. Bar for nothing. Breathe. Yeah, it sounds a lot better. All right. Let's add in Lila to that. All right.
Isn't F just like trigger? You're really flat.
Yeah. It's not. It was working great in sixth position, so we'll keep working on that. All right. Let's start again in 39. Just the trombones. I'll get to you both in a sec. All right. 2 bars. 1 and 2 and breathe. Oh, yeah, we're not locking in on that fifth. Play the notes preceding that, so we both have B flats, correct? Yeah. So play the B flats and measure 40 and measure 42. Beat 2. B2 42. Just hold out the B flats. And now the next note. The second trombone part is sounding a little bright, so make sure that we're dropping our oral shape, and then maybe I think your third. Yeah, that sounded a little bit better. All right, let's try the B flat again. Try the B flat and measure 42. B flats. One more. Next note. Luke, you can bring it down a little more. Yeah, sounding better. I thought you had something else to add. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're doing fine. That sounds pretty good. You know, one thing you guys can do whenever you add that, what's your note there? That second note after the B flat?
D.
D. Why don't all three of you play a D, and then you're going to move to your note, okay? All three of you guys play the D. And play that D.
Yeah. They're octave.
Okay, now go to the next note. Then go. You guys sustain that, and then you go to your note. What's your written note? An A?
Yeah, it's an A.
Okay. D's together, and play the same octave as they are. Now play your A. A lot better.
Awesome. Let's move on to the baritone part. All right. Let's move on to the baritone part. I'll give you a bar for nothing, starting in 39. So here's 39, and breathe. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'll give you. Yeah. So I'll give you. So the bar for nothing that I give you is measure 39.
So you say 1, 2, and that's 39.
Yes. 1, 2. That's 39. All right. So 1, 2, 39, and breathe. Make sure we come in on beat 2. 1. Beat da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. All right, try again. All right, 1 and 39. And breathe. Oh, again, comes on a beat 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and mark it in if you need to. Do you have a pencil at all, or?
I think so.
Here. Yeah, make sure that you mark it in, that it comes in on as beat 2. All right. The first 16th note little passage that we had sounded pretty good, but the second one seems like it needs a little work. So why don't you go ahead and hold out that C. Here, I'll take it back. That's yours, thank you. Hold out that C, all right?
Wait, the first.
No, the second 16th note little passage that you guys have.
Wait.
Oh yeah, right there. Oh, sorry. Are you reading bass clef or treble clef?
He's rebel.
Oh.
But it's concert treble.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start.
Not B flat.
Yeah, we're gonna start right there.
So right here.
Yes, right there. All right. So first note. Next note. Next note. Next note. All right. So dee da 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 dum. Play it like that. Dee da 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 dum. And ready, go. Again, ready, go. Now switch it up. Da 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 dum. Again, go. Try it again. Once more, ready, go. Cool. And now play it as written. So I'll give you a bar for nothing. And 1, 2, 1. Don't speed up. Ready and breathe. Make sure we're playing the first pitch together. Play the C. Hold out the C. Cool. Bar for nothing. 1, 2, go. Oh, let's try it again. Ready and go. Once more and breathe. It's getting better. Okay. Let's go back to 39. Let's add in everyone. All right. And we need to think about how important it is to hear. Because Lila, you're projecting because you're in that upper register. But for you both, I'm gonna need both of you guys to project a little bit more, and then your part is kind of like this little like flowery type of part. So make sure that it's heard, but it's not overbearing. Okay, create a nice balanced sound. All right, give you 2 bars and then 39. 1 and 2 and breathe. And breathe. Yeah. Let's stop there again. Measure 45. Jonathan, what beat do you come on?
2.
What beat did you come on?
I thought 2.
Nah, not 2. That's okay. Just make sure that you're still keeping that internal pulse. All right. Let's start back in measure 45. Just the baritones. Measure 45. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe.
Wait, do you want us to go on?
Yeah, we're going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
and
far? Just-
until I say stop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe. All right, I'm not hearing too much of you, Matt, or Nathan, excuse me, sorry. Nathan, I gotta stop doing that. All right, Nathan, I just need a little bit more of your projection. All right, be confident, all right? You know the part, you got it. Let's try again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe. Make sure that we're not doing like a tut syllable. Tut 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 tut.
Okay.
Think a little more separate. Ta ta ta. We need shortness, but we need some length and some tone to that. All right. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Da-da. Yeah, much better. All right, let's go back into Let's run that whole section, all right? Starting at 39, everyone. And then we're going to move on to the next piece, all right? 39. 2 bars for nothing. 1 and 2 and breathe. Better start. 1 and 2 and... Yeah, Jonathan, you're still jumping the gun on those 16th notes. 1, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Rest. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. All right, let's try it once more. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And rest, breathe. Yeah, sounds a lot better. Wouldn't you agree? Excellent. All right, let's move on to In the Bleak Midwinter, the Holst. All right, and we're gonna start in measure 62. So at 150, we're supposed to get going, or we're just supposed to? Okay, cool. So we still got about 3 more minutes. All right. Let's start at measure 62. Measure 62. Right. Let's see. Majestic. One.
That's what tempo they're going. You guys are playing this.
All right. Cool. 62 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, about a minute.
Okay, cool. Let's try that again. Everyone sustain, not the baritones, just trombones. Are you all split into 3 parts now? Still? Okay. You're playing third part, Luke? Okay, Luke, so why don't you go ahead and start off playing your G and measure 60. Oh, your E flat, excuse me. Your E flat in 62? A lot more sound. All right, kick out the slide a little bit more, just a little more. Bring it in a little bit. Yeah. All right, a lot more sound. Add in the 5th. Keep going. Keep sustaining the E flat. Add in the 3rd. Nice E flat chord. A lot more root. Okay, cool. Now what I have a little trick. All right, everyone's gonna start on the E flat. Okay, so I'm gonna cue the 5th. Lila, that's you, and then you're gonna scale up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're gonna re-articulate the E flat, and we're gonna go up to 3, 4, 5 while you're still sustaining, and then I'll cue you to go up to the 3rd. All right, everyone's playing the E flat. Give me a nice, good, full trombone sound, nice and warm. Bend the pitch a little bit. Lots of sound. All right, going up to the 5th. No, so you're gonna re-articulate the E flat. All right, E flat again, everyone. Go ahead, E flat. Re-articulate. Keep giving sound. Lock it in, keep it going. All right, you're gonna re-articulate the E flat. Yeah, sounding a lot better, wouldn't you agree? All right, let's just the trombones at 62. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Luke, I'm not getting that much of you. I need a lot more sound. We're at forte, right? Let's try again. 3, 4. Keep going. Crescendo. Aw, you can't breathe before that bar line. Come on. You have to push through that crescendo. How I've always talked about in marching band. You got to push through those crescendos, all right? Let's start at 62 again, and then we're going to wrap it up, all right? Start at 62, everyone. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Push through the crescendos. Yeah. All right, cool. We'll work on this more next week. Go ahead. We're going to wrap up. Great sounds, everyone. I love that concert season is a go. Jeez. Here, I'll get my stuff out of the way.